welcome to the WRA channel. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing day. I know I am. We are about 2 minutes away from race time, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you have not joined our Discord, there will be a link in the chat after the race, and we will see you guys in about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am WRA and welcome back to another live stream. We're about ready to get this party underway. We have 15 seconds left before the stream will officially begin. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. I know I am, personally. And we're about ready to get this party underway. We are going to Rusty's Chicken Farm. So, there you go. Let me remove that. Oh, wrong text. I remove the wrong text every time. Then I can get my recording going up. I'm also going to be recording this in case if stuff happens. I don't want. Hold on. Let me close out of here. Hold on, let me close out a game real quick because I forgot to close something. Do that. You guys. Oh yeah, good thing. Yeah, I need to fix that. Hold on, give me a minute. I can fix it. I need to fix it. Fix it, Felix. Yeah, let me just fix it real quick. So let me actually stop that recording. Let me hit 32 wants to 1 so I can fix it, Felix. Yeah, and then I can run in the window real quick and then I can fix it, Felix. Yeah, I just need to fix my stuff because I updated the stream settings the other day. Alright, there you go. Then I can move that image down there. And then I can close out the game now. Again, I was just fixing it just to make sure that it looked nice. Okay, now we'll go back to the original. So we want to do T16. Hopefully that doesn't screw it up. Yeah, sorry for the wait. I'm just making sure everything is set. Alright, let's hit that record button again. Alright, let's get that going. See, make sure it looks nice. I'm gonna get a couple seconds away. Yep, okay, yep, looks nice. Alright, so let's get this party underway, shall we? Let me just make sure everything looks good over here. Oh yeah, I need to switch out the outfit. Good thing I remember this stuff. So yeah, it's the 6 and the 10 this week. Those are all good. 99 should be vegan. Okay. So let's switch back into my L1 real quick before we get this party underway. Good. Alright. Let's get her going. Let's get her underway. So it's going to be a 48 lap race. It's going to be quite a short race actually. Even though it's a 4.182 mile track, still going to be quite a short race considering the fact that these cars are going to be going 200 plus. So qualifying is taking place. Let's check that garage real quick. It'll be a 38 lap race, so you won't need to make a pit stop. And let's go through your order here today. So, starting on pool will be Chase Elliott alongside Anthony Wellner. Row 2, Richard Nelson, James Wellner. Row 3, Christopher Cutts Jr. and Adrian Spear. Row 4, Cody Moley and Issa Comet. Row 5, Zach Moses and Carla Violet. Row 6, Andrew Barnes and Michael Wellner. Row 7, Casey Kane and Mason Johnson. Row 8, Brian Truex and Ray Black Jr. Row 9, Jimmy Johnson and William Byron. Row 10, Adam McDowell, Joshua Cutts. Row 11, Jordan Moses, Barry Fire. Row 12, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Haley Deegan, who's subbing for Fredrickson this week. Row 13, Ethan Goldrod, Bobby Heary. Row 14, Brian Lancaster and Thorsten Hernandez. Row 15, Spencer Purcell, Blue Bungee. Row 16, Christopher Cutts, Mazmi Dixon. Row 17, Fumika Sharon Diego Hernandez. Row 18, John Taylor Jr., Alex Leahy. Row 19, Eric Martinez, AJ Allmendinger, Will Troy, Martin Truex Jr. and Derek Hamill, and rounding out the 41 car field will be Shane Brassard. So let's go down to the track side for command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
That's the command to fire up the engines. Let's get this party underway, shall we? This is a long, and we are waiting to get the green flag. End of stage 1 will be lap 15. Here we go. Chase Elliott, Anthony Wellner. They'll lead them to the green. And we're underway here at Rusty's Chicken Farm. Green, green, green. They're already 3 wide. Oh, that's... As you can already tell and imagine, these cars are going 4, 5, 6 wide. This is one of the more fancier tracks, as Richard Nelson already leading here early. Here comes Zach Moses at 78. He started P9 already up. That's now to go down the backstretch for the first time. So these cars are going 260 miles an hour, but that's what this track is made of. So that is normal here. These cars, they're going to be getting lots of speed throughout this race, so this could only go in so many different ways as they're going. It's coming off turn 4 now, down to the front stretch. This is a 41 car field. And this is insanity, dude. Back down to turn 1, Zach Moses leads the first lap. So yeah, this is only going to be about 48-minute race at this rate. Andrew Barnes, they're taking it down the backstretch for the second time. Andrew Barnes out to the left side of Zach Moses. This could be for the lead. This is for the lead, actually, excuse me. Down to turn 3, Spencer Purcell. Andrew Barnes, teammates at Purcell Motorsports. Here comes Jimmy Johnson, green third lane. Ethan Goldenrod's down there as well, last week's winner. Andrew Barnes, they're in a little bit of a draft. They have that draft. 270 miles an hour. As Andrew Barnes will lead the second lap. Spencer Purcell is teaming way up the track. Down the backstretch, Brian Lancaster. There, Ethan Goldenrod. Remember, they need to get into the top 25 in order for their chase tickets to count. So right now they're not counting because they are below the top 25 cutoff line. Jimmy Johnson still drafting with Andrew Barnes. There he goes down to the bottom of the track. And as you can tell already, yes, the GUI is working. Beautiful. But as you can tell already here early, we have switched over to the NBC network now. So that's good. But we're still on Wizard Racing. We're still on WRA. As here goes the two teammates again. You want to find your teammates where you can find them. 48-24. Oh, right there. Here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt on the bottom. He's trying to get that lead away from Jimmy Johnson. Almost does. They're coming off turn number 2. Now on the back stretch, Jimmy Johnson. They're going to take it 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Derek Hamill on the bottom. Oh, there we go. 4 wide, but you can go like at least 7 wide on this track. Yes, 7 wide on this racetrack. This is probably one of the widest racetracks here on the schedule this season. Here comes Andres Hernandez here. And things could constantly flip. 1 minute you could be leading, next minute you could be 42nd. That's just how quickly you can go from one thing to the other. 5 wide at the back. It's not that exciting here at this track, but it's exciting. Got Here comes Andres Hernandez for the lead alongside with Haley Deegan. No, that's not Alan Fredrickson driving the car this week. That's Haley Deegan. Alan Fredrickson has been suspended for what he did last week at Chicagoland. And Haley Deegan tried to take it up the gut. That won't work. James Wonder is the leader now. So he does take it up the gut. Share lap 5, trying to get on Cody Mobley. Won't work. And here goes Christopher Cutts on the bottom of the track. And alongside William Byron, here comes Byron with Mason Johnson. James Wellner, a part-time driver now in the series. Trying to get that lead. Trouble! Back in the middle of the pack. That's going to be big. That's big. Big. Oh. Luckily, some guys did avoid that. Caution will be out. Oh, not so much for Spencer Purcell, though. As caution is out for the first time today. Let's see what happened. Let's see. Coming off turn number 4. There was something that happened. I believe it was with Chain Brasser. I'm going to go to the... No, it's not. It was with Anthony Wollner and Jeffrey Earnhardt. They got the teammate of, whatchamacallit, Michael Wollner. He got involved. Jeffrey Earnhardt got involved. Martin Truex got involved. He needs to get some good points. He hasn't gotten those good points the weekends as of late. Who else got involved? Spencer Purcell, obviously. Diego Hernandez, look at him. Oh, he has gone for a ride. Jeez, OP. We're going to need to get another look at that. Here comes Alex Leahy. He gets involved. Eric Martinez. A lot of heavy hitters got taken out right there. Let's go take another look at what happened with Diego Hernandez here. That was insane. We're not. Here comes the wall right there. Oh my gosh. Glad he walked out of that car okay. I am shocked. He'll obviously be out. So we'll see what these guys do here on the restart. It's going to be restarting with 6 laps to go here in the stage. Going to be restarting with 6 laps to go in the stage. Top 5 is James Wellner, Christopher Cutts, William Byron, Cody Mobley, and Adam McDowell. To finish up top 10, Carla Violet, Zach Moses, Mason Johnson, Christopher Cutts Jr., and Ryan Truex. They're all up there right at the start of this race. Green flag is back out as we restart this race. With 6 laps to go here in the stage, this is going to be a short race. This is basically a sprint at this point. And these guys, remember, this is only 38 lap fuel window. This is only 38 laps. There are 39, so if they came down and pit they're gonna be very close off field if they came down to pit right about now. So these guys are getting back up to speed. Let's go through the DNFs here. So we have Derek Camel, Spencer Purcell, the 42. I don't remember who he is. Alex Leahy, sorry. Blue Bungee, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Brian Truex Jr., Michael Wallner, Jordan Moses, Andrew Barnes, the 64. That is Ethan Goldenrod, I believe that is. Let me check. No, that's Issa Comet. Sorry, my bad. Issa Comet, Diego Hernandez, and Eric Martinez. They have all DNF. We're down to 29 drivers on the track. So you gotta find your friends where you can get them. Here. Haley Deegan surprisingly got out of there alive. That might be a good pickup for someone in 2020. I believe she will be on the SRS team of Luca Motorsports. So Luca's picking up a good driver right now. Your friends already can find them right now. So here we go. We have 5 to go, coming up on 4 to go here in the stage. As James Wallner's trying to hold them all back. Here comes Ryan Truex in that 71 machine. He's looking for some help. As you have some guys in the wall there. No caution. There they go. Caution will be out. Someone's up on their lid. That'd be the 09 of Fumuco. Mason Johnson involved. Caution will be out. He slides all the way back down to the track. We're going to go look at the race for the lead at the moment. We're concerned about them. We're going to go look for the races for the lead at the moment, though. So race comes back to the caution. James Wallner still holding on to that lead. Brian Lancaster trying to get back there. This could be for the stage, actually. Here we go. Oh, they're starting to force each other up the track here a little bit. They're still hanging on to it. Oh, there you go again. There's no one left in this race as we come back to the caution. So there's 2 separate incidents that we need to take a look at here. Let's see. Let's go back to that initial incident that caused the yellow, so about a lap ago. Let's go back down all the way back. So coming into 1, this is the initial incident, mind you. I believe Fumiko went on his live there for a minute. Yes, he did. So let's look at that again. So Mason Johnson came back up into Jimmy. I was thinking someone was going to wreck there. And Fumiko had nowhere to go because Mason came back down into Christopher Cuts. And he just had nowhere to go. And he did go on his lid, both drivers. 88 nearly did as well. And then let's go take a look at what happened with the other incident. So let's go fast forward a little bit further. So let's fast forward. I felt like they were going to wreck again. Coming off 4. Because I saw they were going like 4 or 5 right. And that was not going to work, Chief. So let's see. 51. Yep. Yes, Queen. So they all came down. And then it was just a roadblock from there if you weren't on that bottom. If you were on the bottom or on the top, I think it was just a roadblock either way. And live cars. I believe someone got stuck in the wall. I believe we're riding with him now, the 19. I believe he got stuck in that wall. I don't know what caused it. Yeah, he got stuck in the wall by a wall glitch, I believe. And then, yeah, that's what brought out the second caution. So, I believe a lot of cars are going to be out of this race, no doubt. As we're going to see this coming to the end. As James Wallner is going to stop here for a minute. James Wallner will win stage 1. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Haley Deegan will pick up some points. So now it's a test of survival as we're going to be coming back around on lap 17 for the restart. Only 23 cars on track right now, so if you're at the bottom of the point standings, because again, this is double points. This is double points right now. if you're at the bottom of the point standings, this is going to be big for you. This is going to be big for some of these guys. This is going to be big for James Wallner, Brian Lancaster. Ryan Trix is going to pick up some good points. Same as Madison, Ethan Goldenrod. He's really needing his points. And we're only on lap 16, so this is going to be very, very interesting as it comes to the restart. Here we go. Green flag. Back out. This is going to be some really good points days for some of these guys. Casey Kane's going to have a really strong points day. Haley Deegan in their first cup race in the WRA. They're going to really pick up some good points. Here comes Brian Lancaster for the lead. You know he wants the W. And new leader 24 for the moment. So here we go. We're coming up on... Here, let me calculate. 48 minus 18. Coming up on 31 to go here. 31 to go. Still have a long ways to go before this race is indeed in fact over. So a lot of time for some of these guys to get back up here. Here comes Andres Hernandez for the lead. Again, we only have 23 cars on track. Everyone else retired from the 2 incidents so far in this race. And there's really only about a solid 10 to 15 cars in this group. So there's only like legit 10 to 15 cars that could win this race. Some of these guys are at the bottom of the point standings right now. I'm McDowell. He could get another win. He's already won once earlier this year. You know, he's a super speedway specialist. And he's sitting right where he wants to be right now. He's sitting P12. Here comes Ethan Goldenrod for the lead. Ethan Goldenrod, you know, he won last week at Chicagoland. Can he show that he's more than just a super speedway hero? I mean, shoot. that went poorly. That went really poorly. Remember, it's only lap 18 though, so a lot of these guys still trying to figure out their timing or whatever. Here comes Kane in that 25 machine. He's really down there. AJ Allmendinger's up there with some of these guys. Casey Kane to the point here in Rusty's Chicken Farm with 30 laps to go. Still quite a long time, but only 23 drivers, so this should calm down. And these guys should be good on fuel if they pitted under that previous caution. Here comes Barry Fire. Barry Fire in that 03 car of that Rowdy Racing Enterprises team. They've been doing well so far in their introductory weeks. Adam McDowell's up there, Super Speedway Specialist. Here comes William Byron on the bottom. He's going to ditch Adam McDowell. Coming off of 4 again. Here comes Kane on that high side with Ethan Goldenrod. They're trying to make that high side work. It's not going to really work right now. But they tried to make it work. Here goes Barry Fire again. They are actually making that high side work a little bit. Not too much, though. So they come down the back stretch for the 20th time. Lap 20. Lap 20. Ryan Truex now. Hanging in there in that 71 machine. William Byron hanging on here a little bit. He won. His last win was unofficial. Like, it was an unofficial, like, regular season win. But his last one came at the Roval back in November when we did the holiday series. Here comes Hernandez again. And here comes Deegan. I thought she wrecked. I could have sworn she wrecked. She must have missed it. She must have missed the wreck. And here she comes for P2. Oh, here comes her teammate, John Taylor Jr. down to the bottom of the track. John Taylor Jr. now hanging in there. This is just a pack of like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's at least 13 cars in this pack. Hold on, let me go to the helicopter camera count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cars in this pack. Sorry. It was 14. Here comes Brian Lancaster down to the bottom of the track. He's found his teammate Jimmy Johnson once again. As now the Ocean Cross Motorsport cars are up there. They're trying to make something happen. Lancaster Racing versus Ocean Cross Racing. Here comes the Ocean Cross car. Deegan! She's trying to make that eyesight work. I don't think it'll work here right now. Here comes Brian Lancaster to the point. Yeah, she fell back. Deegan did. She didn't have that help. So this is a pack of like 14, 15 cars. This is kind of like the Daytona 500 after stage 2, and there's only like 14, 15 cars left in the race. If you told me this race is Daytona, I would have believed you for a minute. But then saw some chickens just running around the track. Now I'm be like, wait, this is not Daytona. Johnson, Trex, they're hanging in there. They're trying not to cut each other's tires. As Richard Nelson knows better, backs off. Brian Lancaster leading. You actually have 3 Lancaster racing cars up here in the top 5. Kane, Johnson, and Lancaster, of course. And Lancaster cars are sitting there in the bundle. They're trying to help their guy get to victory. It's going to be halfway through the race in 2 laps time. 2 laps time. Here comes Kane. Oh, that's the base car. I was looking for times. There we are. Lap 23 is scheduled 48 to be done today. After those early 2 cautions, a lot of guys got taken out. Ever since then, there hasn't been really too much wrecking. It's been more about battling for this lead. Here comes Deegan. Deegan on that high side, Hernandez on the low side. And Hernandez now, here he comes. He has to run. Here comes McDowell, though. He has even more of a run. Down the back stretch again. Lancaster still has a run. He's getting help from Deegan. He's trying to make sure he can keep that lead. Hernandez still there, though. This is a good battle here. Here comes James Wellner in that part-time car. He won stage 1. He's trying to win the race. But here comes Ethan Goldenrod. Again, we haven't talked about him as of late. But, you know, he's going to be up here to contend. Lancaster's still there, though. Richard Nelson on the really low side there. Trying to gain some track time. Trying in some positions as well. Here comes Wellner now. Goldenrod and Nelson. Here comes Nelson. Nelson, we all know he can win at these super speedway tracks. Just crossed halfway through this race. We have just crossed halfway mark. Here comes Wellner. James Wellner, to be exact. With Goldenrod and Fire. Mr. Barry Fire. Some guys are really going to be getting some good points and a chance at redemption here after this race. Like I said earlier. Here comes Goldenrod again on that bottom. With his teammate Fire. Barry Fire was him. And new leader, Ethan Goldenrod. Ethan Goldenrod, we all know he's been able to do good things here so far in these few weeks that Rowdy Racing Enterprises has been in here. He's already won a race, but he's needing to get into the chase at this point. Lap 26 of the schedule 48. Here comes Nelson with his teammate Deegan. You have the Ultra Cross Motorsport cars right there. As I am getting word that the guys have flipped so far, so that'd be 79. Hold on. Something interesting is happening. Here comes Deegan onto pit road. Did she not pit earlier? Haley Deegan's on pit road, guys. I don't know what's going on. She'll come into pit. I think, is this scheduled? Hold on. I don't know if this is scheduled. That's going to be something big for Worcester Cross Motorsports. That's going to definitely set the tone here, maybe. As you guys might actually need a second pit stop. They might. If they didn't pit earlier, I think they're going to need a second stop. But anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. The guys have been flipped. That'd be Diego Hernandez, to be exact. Fumiko, they've all been checked and released from Infield Care Center. So they are all good. No nothing interesting to report theirs. Now, everybody's coming out to pit road. Ooh. As everybody comes out pit road, Fumiko's actually still out there on the track, so he wasn't even in the infield care center after that wreck. Everybody comes down pit road, gets some tires and gas. Go. James won as now. This should be their final stop of the race. Everyone should be good on fuel here at this point. AJ Allmendinger already out. I think he just went with gas and go, but that's gonna be bad. That's going to be bad for him because those guys are going to catch him pretty quick. If I'm being honest. Here goes Allmendinger. Richard Nelson will get out before Goldenrod. So Haley Deegan. I'm looking for her right now. Where's Deegan at? As Byron now has a problem. He couldn't get going. He couldn't get the car going. Here comes Deegan right now. Question is, will she able to be past all these cars? I don't think she will be able to because there's already that top three right there. I think Deegan played the correct card there, though. She's gaining positions like there's nothing. She's trying to get back up to the top four before it's too late. Top three, sorry. I think it's already too late. I think it's too late. 264. Actually, she might still have a shot. Let's go. That's the gap. That's the gap right there. You can tell it's very small, but that's the gap between her and them. Goldenrod now has a very good shot of winning this race. As we come up on lap 29 for these guys, because Joshua Cutts has not pitted yet. These guys have not pitted. So Joshua Cutts, he's right down in the driver's seat. He's the leader. That 8 car. Now Deegan will actually have a drafting partner. That'd be the Oak Ridge Fire. Mr. Verity Fire. Oh! Good thing we caught that. Masby Dixon nearly ran into the back of the 43 of Dinger. That could have gotten interesting. Now, big Packer cars here. But it's going to be a three-way battle for the win when these guys shuffle on out. So you're going to have... As now Carla Violet's the new leader. But if this shuffles out, if and when this shuffles out, because we have 18 to go right now. If and when this shuffles out, this is going to be a three-way battle for the win as Allmendinger comes down pit road. This is going to be a three-way battle for the win between Nelson, Hernandez, and Goldenrod. That's if this shuffles out, because we don't know what field strategy these guys are on right now. I feel like Joshua Cutts and Carla Violet, this could be for the win. If this holds out as Shane Brassard's slow, I don't know if that'll bring out the caution. I don't think it will. Let's check. No caution yet. But Shane Brassard's really slow on the low side here. We're going to check again. Still no caution. No caution yet. But this could be turning into a caution here in a minute if Shane Brassard doesn't get back to pit road. I can't get out of gear. That's going to be the radio of the 15 car of Shane Brassard. As now The battle for the lead continues between Carla Violet and Joshua Cutts, but again, I do not know if these guys are going to have to pit, because if they aren't going to pit, that's going to be big for some of these guys. Here goes Ray Black Jr. Oh, Nelson. Shane Brassard still slow on the bottom of the track. Still no caution. Here we come for another lap. Here comes Joshua Cutts. Back to the lead for a minute. You're not going to slow down this time yet. You're going to lead another lap. Shane Brassard finally getting down its pit road. Going very slow. 33 miles an hour right now. Still no caution. Because he's off track. I don't think there will be a caution. These guys continue to lead. Currently have about 20 seconds to third place. I repeat, that's 20 seconds. That's a long time around this track, dude. Now they're ganging up on the lap car Byron. Let's go back to the battle for, what is this? It's going to be P4. Again, if this shuffles up, because the top three have still not pitted. And I think they might have pitted earlier. I don't know. I'm not going to go backtrack and check in case there's a caution. But I believe they did pit on that previous caution. So that could really tell the tale of, oh no, never mind. Here comes Violet down to the track. And just don't hit Bastard. He's down there somewhere. I think he's finally on pit road though. I think he might be done. It's now. No, they're saying he had no fuel. They're saying he had no fuel. That's what happened. As though the 8 Joshua Cutts was all alone. Will the fuel hold, or will he have to come down? And then if he has to come down, that'll transfer the lead over to the 12. Never mind, that's not going to transfer the lead over to the 12. So now he's the only car that's yet to pit. The 8 car Joshua Cutts. How long can he hold on? So now he might go another lap. I'm looking. That might have been skip frames there, Chief. Looking right now, he's looking to that bottom. As now he will come down. But that's a 36-second gap to third. So now the battle's officially on. Between Ethan Goldenrod, Richard Nelson, Altos Hernandez, and the lap car's in the way. Move, lap car, piss off. Joshua Cutts taking those right sides right now. Will he be able to get back on time? I don't think he will. Here comes the... Here to come. Richard Nelson. They split the lap car. They did. Joshua Cutts trying to keep on speed, but I don't think he'll get there. No way. Here to come right now. Joshua Cutts' lead is no more. New leader, Ethan Goldenrod. Here with 14, 35, 36, 37, 38. 15 laps to go, I believe. Hold on. $14 laps to go. I got that right. It's about a 2-second gap between third and fourth right now. As I got a big group of cars just trying to haul the mail. Got a big group of cars here. Lancaster. I don't know what their speed comparison is. I think it won't matter anyways because they're going to be about the same. 267 right there, 268. They're in 270 when they come across the line. 13 laps to go. Gap is 1.5 seconds though, so that could make things interesting. Here comes Ethan Goldenrod again. With Richard Nelson. Question is though, will they be able to get there on time? They're trying to haul mail. You got mail. 13 laps to go. Gotta take a 3 to 4 wide here. Going into 3. Well, these guys are trying to hold a clean line. They're trying to actually pull themselves away a little bit so it can just be the 3 of them. This is an interesting scenario that's about to try to play out. There they are right there in the frame. You can see them right there for a little bit. Three to four wide. Again, they gained the 10th there. So here comes the lap car of Ray Black Jr. They want to see more of these lap cars. So then they're gonna have then they get a little bit jumbled up. And I think try to get that really got him a little bit there. That got him a solid amount. So here we go. Full form to single file line. Try to get past 51 of Junior Ray Black Jr. here. They do easily on little. These guys got past him pretty quickly, except for Lancaster. Oh, he almost. So here we go. What's the gap again? 12 laps to go. Coming up on 11. Freight train. Choo choo. 11 laps to go. They're there now. They're definitely they're saying knock knock, open up. Here we go. This may turn into a 8-horse race right here at the end. This may turn into an 8-horse race. Ryan Tricks leading the pack. Leading the pack of 5. Richard Nelson and Ethan Goldenrod battling for the lead. Here we go. Freight train. Here we go. This could be for the win here. This is for the win. 10 laps to go and we come back around. Ethan Goldenrod hangs on to the lead for the moment, but here comes that freight train of Ryan Tricks and others. They're saying knock knock, open up, let us in. It's the United States, boy. Wait. That's how Ethan Goldenrod leads a pack of 8. Down to the front stretch. 10 laps to go when we hit the stripe. So now here we go. Group of 8. You have the group of 5 right in the back. You have the group of 8. Yeah, no, you have the group of 3 at the front. The group of 5 was freight training. That was wanting to freight train them at the back. Here comes John Taylor Jr. helping his teammate. You have Ocean Cross Motorsports on the bottom. Teammates working together. 10 to go. You don't have any teammates now. Your friends are where you find them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes John Taylor Jr. with Haley Deegan and Ryan Trex on that bottom. You have the original. You have the 5 on the bottom, the 3 on the top. The 3 are finally starting to get freight trained here a little bit. 9 to go. Haley Deegan, Ryan Tricks. They're both side by side for P2. John Taylor Jr. leading the pack. Ryan Tricks now trying to get himself a win. Lap 40. 9 to go. Ryan Tricks now right there. You know he's wanting this win. I'm gonna close out of that for the moment. Not need that opened. Brian Lancaster still hanging in there. As here comes the lap car of Mika Yoshiarni here. He's just out there just trying to get extra points at this point in the race. Oh, they're going to hold up Ethan Goldenrod though. They're going to try to keep the group together here. They will. I think they will. Yeah, they're fine. Ryan Tricks now the leader. So to come up on another lap car, it's gonna be Ethan Goldenrod's teammate and Barry Fires, I believe, of Massamy Dixon. I believe. I don't think it is, but I believe it is. I'd have to double check. Gonna come on him either way. Massamy Dixon. No, yeah, they're a teammate. I just remembered it there. I was about to say Alan Fredrickson, but he's suspended. It's gonna be Haley Deegan that wanted to get past him on the bottom. That's not going to happen. I think they're going to allow his teammates to go through. There you go. Here comes the battle for the lead again. Ryan Truex, Brian Lancaster, 8 to go. Still a long way from the end here. 8 to go. Here comes Haley Deegan. It's John Taylor Jr. And draft incoming. You have 3 of the 4 Ocean Cross Motorsports cars all up here. The fourth one flipped. 7 to go. Here we go. Brian Lancaster leads the lap. Brian Lancaster trying to win the race. John Teller Jr. now the leader. Coming up on 6 to go when we come back across the stripe. Here comes Richard Nelson again. Richard Nelson, we all know he can win out these super speedways like we said earlier on in the broadcast. Question is, will he though? Here comes Haley Deegan on that bottom, driving Alan Frederickson's car. Here comes Ryan Trix on that bottom. Really bottom there. Coming up on 6 to go. Barry Fire trying to join not Alan Frederickson, Ryan Trix there on that bottom, but they switch sides. 6 to go. Haley Deegan right there with her teammate Richard Nelson. Richard Nelson trying to get himself a win here. He's already won here before. He's already won a race before this year. So he's trying to win his second one. Here comes Haley Deegan in that 99. Coming up on 5 to go and come back across the stripe. Brian Trix drafting Haley Deegan. Haley Deegan trying to get the lead. Here we go. And Haley Deegan to the point. 5 to go when we come back again across the stripe. Sorry, so that tries to still one lap. That's my bad. Brian Trix there now trying to win it for himself. Five to go. Here comes Ryan Trix now. They're trying to win themselves. Once we get to 4 to go, I believe that is the point of no return. Once we get to 4 to go, that's the point of no return. Under 4 to go. Sorry, that's my bad. 4 to go, you can get a quick lap in. Here comes Ryan Trix now down the back. 5 laps to go. In that 71 machine. His teammate Martin Trix Jr. already won this year. But he still has to get up into the points. But that's probably not going to happen this week considering, yeah, they had a struggling week. 4 to go when we come. Team owner there. 4 to go. Here we go. 4 to go. Here we go. Here we come up on the lap car of Bobby Hayter here. Feels really disorganized. Ready to go. Brian Lancaster here trying to win the race. Ready to go. Barry Fire right there though. Barry Fire. See, luckily I did record it. Here we go. Ready to go. William Byron in the way. That's Brian Lancaster's teammate. He's probably going to allow these guys to easily go through because his teammate's the leader. Not so much single around Brian. And oh boy. Haley Deegan's slow. Coming up on the 2 to go mark. Ryan Trix lose. Oh no, that's not Avery. Whoops. I was about to say, Ryan Trix, how's he losing these guys? 2 to go. These guys are starting to spread out here a little bit. Brian Lancaster's starting to look more and more likely the winner here. Two laps to go now. Some of these lap cars, they have the draft now. They're going to be coming along with. They're going to be making a group of 10 here. Only 8 which are going to be battling for the win. Here comes Ryan Trix. Ryan Trix and need the goldenrod. Here we go. Try to get a draft on the bottom. Richard Nelson, though. Here comes John Teller Jr. They're going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Here, it's going to be a long final lap here. Ryan Trix now trying to split the gut. Yes, here we go. Down the front stretch. Richard Nelson back to the leader. Richard Nelson the leader. Here we go. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. It's about to back credit 1 bake. These guys are starting to get antsy. I feel like Ryan Truex is in the position that he wants to be in. Down the backstretch for the final time. I feel like Ryan Truex needs to make the move right about now if he wants a shot at the win. Not going to do it quite yet. I feel like, oh, here he goes. Trying to make the move now. Here comes Ryan Truex down there on the bottom of the track. 3 to go. Come down to 4. Ryan Truex going to try to take the lead here. But here comes Andres Hernandez in that 77. Eat the golden run. Not going to get the win here. That's a fact. Oh, boy. Ryan Truex trying to hold him off. Truex is going to go from left to right, back to left. And he will win the KFC 400. Good job by those guys. Golden run again. Another strong performance. That'll probably boost him into the chase for a moment. Deegan, she has a bright future. Although she finished 8th, she does have a bright future. So here we go, battle for P9. That's going to be Carla Violet's easy. Battle for P11. Johnson's going to get that. Here's P13, P14, and then you know the rest. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what happened to the stream right at the very end. I'll have to check what would happen there, but that was a good race.